What's up, everybody? Before I go any further on this project, I kind of want to make a video about what I'm about to do. You can see everything. I've pretty much sanded down all that clear I shot on it yesterday. It's all smooth. What I'm about to do is I'm gonna what's called flow coating. I'm gonna put a couple more coats of clear on this, and the reason being is that I don't want to take the time to spend all that time buffing it. For me personally, it's easier for me to sand everything back down flat and put more coats of clear on it than spending 3-4 hours buffing everything flat and smooth. And the reason being why I do that is it's all, to me this day and age, people are more worried about the price than what they're going to get for that price in a paint job. And part of that is because I feel like us painters don't do a well enough job explaining the different price points of either being just a regular insurance job or something that's actually going to be custom, maybe a show car. Now this bike I'm doing here is definitely not going to be a show bike. The customer's going to drive it every day. He's going to obviously take care of it because it's going to be close to something that is going to be called or considered a show bike. But the difference is mainly the price. We painters, I mean, me personally, I can't speak for anybody else, but I do this to make a living. You know, I love doing it. It is a passion of mine. And like I said earlier, I feel like we don't explain ourselves as well as what we need to be doing. That way you as customers understand what you're actually going to be getting. This day and age, I feel like, especially my generation, they think they pretty much know everything because of the internet and everybody's done this or done that. And when it comes down to it, they don't know anything about it. So I'm making this video kind of be more informative, explaining exactly why, different price points, and what you're going to be expecting to get when you are paying that certain price. This customer, like I said, it's not a show bike or anything. He's going to be driving it. But he is paying that money for something really, really nice. So I'm going to do what I said earlier, what's called flow coating. And basically what that is just sanding it down, the existing clear that was on there, that I put on there yesterday, and putting 1 or 2 more coats of clear on top of that. One reason being, I'll show you right here, is everything you put on as far as clear, you're putting what they call orange peel into your atomization of the product going onto the panel. It is going to be what people call orange peel, and you can see it right here. All these little, I call them stars. These little stars, you can't get around it. It's going to happen. It's just the way of the paint going onto that surface. I mean, yeah, there are better guys out there who can slick it out, things like that, and make sure it is really, really slick. But to get at a true slick job, you can buff the shit out of it until you take all the clear off and flatten it back out and buff it. Or B, I like to do this. I like to sand it flat and then add a couple more coats of clear onto it, and it will actually give you that depth of, you can actually stick your hand in that paint job because it is a mirror image. It looks exactly like glass. Now before, when you guys saw that video yesterday I posted, if you haven't, it's in my Facebook feed, you would say that was pretty damn good because it was pretty much glass. But with me applying all these different layers of artwork onto like this gas tank and the fender and the side air filters, when you clear that clear sets in those different valleys. Let's call them valleys. And then it's not really purely flat like it should be. So this way, when I sand it, I'm able to actually sand it completely flat. As you can tell, there is no valleys, there is no anything popping out on the edges of where I've taped off. It is all flat. So when I applied this next 2 coats of clear on it, it's going to be completely flat and it's going to be like glass. And that's another reason why different price points, when you guys are always asking me, you know, what's it going to cost to do this? What's it going to cost to do that? And pretty much the same, I get the same answer from everybody. It doesn't matter what oh, that's too much, that's too much. Well, you know, A, it comes from the amount of experience your painter has, B, the type of products he's going to be using on that, and C, how far is he willing to do quality work on whatever it is that you want done. Some guys would have just gave the customer back, you know, depending on what they're willing to pay, they won't go this far. And I wanted to actually show you guys befores and after. When I get done clearing this, I'll post another video of it all cleared afterwards. That way you guys can actually see. I mean, the video is not going to really, you're going to be able to see this thing in person to actually tell the difference, but the video is not going to actually show you everything. But, you know, it's just, this way you can actually, I can sand the dirt nibs out of it. And, you know, people are like, oh, you're not doing it right if you get dirt in it. You're spraying in a booth. It should be completely clean. Well, that's not true either. You're always, I mean, it don't matter how clean your shit is. You're always going to get dirt. You're always going to have orange peel. It's just how painting is. I mean, I've been doing this for a while, and I've heard it all, you know. And I personally get sick and tired of people on the internet bashing other guys' work and thinking they know exactly how to do something and how it should come out, and they don't know jack shit about it. So I'm gonna, you know, like I said, I'm sick and tired of hearing it, and I think it's better off to be more informative than it is come across like an asshole and, you know, tell a lot of you guys off and tell you guys that you don't know what you're talking about and all this other stuff. So if you guys have any questions, post in comments. You know, I will post a video afterwards so you guys can see the difference. But here it is, before the second round of clear.